Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're going to be working on the Powerstroke again today. It's finally starting to clear up with the weather, so I'm getting some time to actually work on the truck now. So what we're going to be working on today is putting a new window regulator / window motor in, along with the door latch here. So I've been having an issue where basically you have to slam the door to get it to close right. So I've been trying to put some lithium grease in the old door latch, but it didn't seem to help. So I ordered some new ones, and I also got both left and right window regulator and motor. You gotta figure these trucks are around 14-15 years old, so might as well give it a little refresh. So what I went ahead and did here was I removed the window regulator first, and then I was able to squeeze the door latch between this rod here that helps it's the window track. That's what the window slides up and down on. I was able to slide it right in between here. I'm going to try to reinstall it the same way so I don't have to take out that window track because I left the window in. So here's the part number for the left hand side. And here's the part number for the right hand side. So this is what you get when you order that part number. It's basically the bare door latch. You have to swap everything over from the old one onto the new one. I started to do this already. I've transferred the latch, these little latches here. And I finally figured out how to take this off. I guess this is what actually opens the door, like unlocks it, lock actuator or something like that. I don't know if Ford sells like a complete bolt-in replacement, so you might have to do the same thing, swap the sensors and everything over. So basically what I did here was this lock actuator, it has this little prong here, and that's how it sits down in this. So it rides along these notches right here, so it clips in just like this, and then this prong here goes all the way into that. So what you have to do is, when it's in there, there's this little tab right here that you have to release that and try to release this prong at the same time, and it'll slide right out. So reinstalling the latch actuator is as simple as lining these notches up here, aligning this back pin, and snapping it in, and there you go. So what I did here was the last sensor, it sticks in this hole right here, and there's a little tab that you can push on, but I couldn't seem to get it out. So what I did was, there's this piece of plastic right here. You can't see it now because I actually broke it, but what I did was I got a screwdriver, I stuck it right here and pried up, and it broke off this little piece of plastic here and allowed that sensor to turn and just pull right out. Now here's the completed door latch reassembled, and now I can go ahead and put it in the truck. So we can now go ahead and put the door latch back in. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to attach the cable for the door handle here, and all you're going to do is push up on this, and it'll allow the cable to come in and then latch back onto it. There we go. Now that the door latch is back in, you're going to want to go ahead and reattach your rod here for your I guess lock indicator. That's the yellow one right there. And then you're going to want to attach that rod right there. That's for your door handle. It goes straight down to the green latch right there. And then you're going to want to clip this. This is your inner door handle cable. You're going to want to push that back into its little spot right there. So all I did here was put that rod in its spot, and then what I did was use a pair of long needle nose pliers to push that green tab to lock it in. Then you could put your little lock indicator down through this hole. It'll slide into the yellow clip there, and then you just turn this and latch it on to the actual rod there. And that's everything. That's it all installed. There you go. And that's the install done. It would never close like that before. You'd literally have to slam it. Now we're going to move on to installing this new window regulator and motor. So here's the new one here, and here's the old one. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to slide this all the way in, and then there's 4 bolt holes right here that match up with these. And then I'll show you the rest of the bolt holes once we get this in there. So now that this is aligned, these fit perfectly right in this little notch here, and you can put your 2 little nuts back on. Now that this is completely in, we can turn the truck on, and we're going to want to move this inner rod here down to this hole level. So the bolt will be here and the other bolt will be here. That should be good there. And now all you have to do is push your window down, and it'll match up with these bolts here, and then you can just install the nuts. So once you have your window pushed down, you can see the stud there. You're going to move this over as far as you can, and then you're going to bring the window all the way down, and then latch this all the way over against the stud, and then you can just tighten your nut onto it. Now that the studs are aligned there, we can go ahead and put our nuts back on. And all the bolts that are used for this are 10 millimeter. Now we can go ahead and put the door panel back together. guys for staying tuned for another video. Please hit that subscribe button and also the like button. Leave a comment with what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching.